Yo, welcome in everyone, welcome in. Alright, let's get it started. Ladies and gentlemen, let me switch over to the screen. How are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Today we've got Darkwalza here as a guest on the podcast at home. And as a matter of fact, he's currently the only person here. I don't know where Reactor is. He's quite literally at home, I think. But Dark, homie, how are you doing today? Welcome in.
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good today. I've had a bit more of a chill day. I've not really done that much other than going outside, playing some Pokemon Go, and almost missing the stream completely. But we're here and we're live, totally on time, not 5 minutes too late. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for today because it's been a while since I've actually talked to you, and I've missed you, bro. I've missed you.
Yeah, it has been a little while. I think the last time we hung out, was either with your game show thing or Lethal Company, right?
It must have been, yeah. I think the wait, did we do? No, we did. We definitely did do a Lethal Company after that because the game show was the last Sunday on January.
Yeah, I think we did 2 Lethal Companies after that.
It's definitely one. I know one for sure, and the second one is definitely possible as well. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, the second one is when you did the Control Company mod and messed with us and killed me a ton.
I forgot about that completely.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, he's using Control Company, this son of a gun!
I did do that. I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna so mess with them. I actually did fuck it up though, because apparently that mod is like client side only, so I can give you guys the mod pack without it, and then just add it later on, so I can still use it.
Yeah,
and then you guys couldn't.
like that.
Yeah, you guys couldn't find it. I didn't know that, so it was just in the mod pack for everyone, really.
I didn't see it in there, but yeah, and then of course there is a mod that actually tells players if someone's using Control Company, so you can call them out and be like, "Excuse me, sir."
Really? So there's a mod
Yeah.
that can like track that.
Yep, there's a mod that calls it out.
I mean, fair enough. It is if you put it in like very cheekily, like it is kind of like a thing of like I kind of want to get warned for this, you know?
Yeah.
So I do understand it. I'm actually gonna quickly grab my phone because I just noticed I got a message from Reactor, and I don't want to screw up the camera because my phone is in a phone swing that I use for Pokemon Go eggs because I never hatch any eggs, so it was like I'm gonna buy the swing. It's a really cheap thing, and then I can just put my phone in it, so it's gonna like swing back and forth.
By the way,
hatching eggs.
Quick check. Do you have my volume up properly this time? Because I noticed in the last recording, my volume still sounded very quiet.
It should be good. Your volume is as loud, if not louder, than my microphone. So.
Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, okay. Reaction was eating for Ramadan, bro. If you still can, hop in here. I will have to change the scenes up a little bit, but that should all be fine, to be honest.
Eating? That's a poor excuse. You don't need to eat. You need to be in the podcast.
True. The Ramadan, bro. Who really cares about that when there's
food?
A
forget
podcast?
that. This is more important right here.
This is the most important thing, dude. Is just this. No, but I want to quickly mention something here. I want to talk about something. Oh. There he is.
Hey! Oh,
Hey,
bro,
who's this stranger? Who's this guy?
Oh, don't even talk to me that way, bro. Hey, I am not one time, but I'm gonna be the 2-time victory podcaster, reactor, motherfucking bro.
I don't know.
There
I mean,
he
I got here before you, so I think I won this round.
Yeah, no, he's completely won it. Like he's definitely got the bigger PP here. He definitely has the bigger PP.
You see, I come here. I
also sometimes come here. That's very true.
Wow.
Wait, huh? I didn't say anything. What the frick?
Yeah, I sometimes come too. I mean, what?
Oh, dude, it's so relatable, though, isn't it?
This is unholy, guys. It's Ramadan time. I can't talk about this. Yeah. Not talking about it. Not talking about it.
Okay, hold on. Let me quickly, Reactor, get your cam all set and done. Boom. boom, and then boom. All right, and then I gotta put you. I'm gonna put you a little more in the middle.
Oh my god, I'm so sad. Sorry, I'm.
There we go. Maybe I should have added you guys' names on it as well. Oh well, unlucky. Skill issue for today.
Anyway, so take the show. I have no clue what the fuck.
Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly talk about something because Dark actually mentioned this when I invited him over for the podcast today, that he apparently, guys, can we get some congrats in the chat? He bought a house, dude.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Whoa!
Hey, whoa. Don't boo that, man.
Wrong.
Dude,
A house
you're
is
booing my success.
exactly, and a house is a good investment, unlike some Funko Pops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, fuck them Funko Pops, man.
No,
those things
honestly,
are
I'm
absolutely
right
the
with you
worst.
guys. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
dude.
Fuck them.
Throw them over your head, Dark. Throw them over the head. No, but
I
Dark...
would, but this is actually a gift. I don't want to damage
Oh,
it.
okay, no, fair enough. Are you excited though? Because it is a very big step to take in one's life to kind of like move into your own place that you own. Like, are you excited? Are you nervous?
Definitely both. And I honestly didn't think I would get to this point so quickly. Like, I had like financially estimated I would be able to start like looking into home buying like 3 years from now at the very best. So being able to get here so soon is amazing. And I actually have 14-year-old me to thank for that. Because back when I was 14 years old, so when I was 14 years old, I had a little toy chest that I had stuffed with like extra money I always got from like doing like helping neighbors out or doing chill
Man
money and
is
all
an
that.
investor at fucking youth, bro.
Yeah. My dad raised me well when it came to respecting, understanding money, valuing it. So I had about $436.48 in that chest. And one day I heard my dad talking about stocks with a buddy of his. And the next day I'm like, hey, Dad, can I take this cash and put it into stocks so it can grow? And since then, I was putting money into it consistently until late 2020 when I first moved to my first apartment, and then financials changed and I couldn't do it for a while. But it grew big enough that I could actually afford my first down payment, or the
what you have to
so-
buy to get the loan and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So everything worked out. If I didn't do that 14 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to afford doing a home right now.
So what stocks are we talking about? Because I'm an investor myself, you see. But
I have no idea, since my dad was the one in charge of the account, so I don't know what stocks he was putting in, because since I was a kid, I couldn't like actually have those yet.
Yeah, fair.
So
do you know
he was
now?
always the one. I know he jumped it around a lot of different tech things. At one point, it was like in a stock that was, I think during like 2016, like the gold stocks were up pretty good, so he had it in those for a bit. But it's jumped around between quite a few things.
Okay.
That's insane that you started doing stocks when you were 14. When I was 14, I was ruining my OG Pokemon cards. I was taking my duplicates and I was cutting the Pokemon out of the card. That's what I was doing when I was 14. And you're out here doing stocks? What the?
Oh my god! Hold on. I gotta say one thing, okay? Honestly, I'm proud of you. 14, that's crazy. You know.
It is.
Because
It's very
I
crazy.
started making money, like I want to say like 16, because that's why I started streaming, right? That's why like all started rolling.
Yeah.
And then I want to say that I didn't need a how do you say this, like a part-time job, because I could just stream and I could get almost the same money for back then, right? Because I was a kid. Taiga, shut the fuck up, bro. No, I don't take your shit this stream.
He's literally not even talking about you. Just continue your point.
But anyway, I'm just like happy to see like when people like are very young and like they're like you know, they're serious about life as well, you know, like they're like, oh, like they're trying to learn about shit. Because there's enough people that like are 30 and don't even do that shit, right? Like they're just like, oh, whatever.
I mean, I've been wanting to get into stocks itself for like 10 years now, and I still don't understand fuck all from it, so I still haven't invested in a single thing. Granted, right now I don't really have the funds to invest. Hopefully by next month I will. So maybe I'll look into some stuff.
Yeah, how I did it was like since I was a kid, like I would go around the neighborhood like every week and just like mow people's lawns, babysit, watch pets, and all that. Like I was making a lot, and I would take some of that, for myself, and then the rest I would put in the toy chest. And when there was a lot in there, I'd be like put in the stock.
Wait, what
Once
do you...
I got my first job at 17, then every paycheck I would put $100.
Hold on, I
into
gotta
stocks.
ask this. When you were that age, did you just like go to like your neighborhood? You just rang a random doorbell and you were like, "Hey, ma'am, do you have a kid I can babysit?" Like, you
No, for the babysitting stuff, it was usually like family friends in the neighborhood or across town.
okay.
But for
But
like
for, like-
dogs and like and
And
cutting
mowing
grass
the
and
lawn,
whatnot.
you were just like ringing the bells, like, "Can I loan your ma? What the fuck?"
Bro, loan your lawn. It's a great investment.
Yeah, man, give me your lawn real quick. I'll keep all the kids out of the yard. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a loan shark at the age of 14.
Man, dude, that sounds so cool. When I become 14, I want to be just like you, Dark. I want to be just like you.
Hey man, live the dream, man.
Live the dream. Oh, that's amazing. But no, for the house, dude, like you should just be excited, man. 3 years ago, or like 3.5 almost, I bought this apartment that I now have, that I've been living in for so long. And the moment that you just like you live in that place, it's gonna feel so amazing because it's yours, right? Like it is quite literally yours. You don't have anyone. Well, I don't have anyone that I live with personally, but I don't have to like take care of like I can't do this in my apartment, or I can't do that in my apartment because my I can't think of the word, man. You've got the renter. Yeah, it's the renter. Yeah, it's the renter. You don't have to pay attention to your renter, like who you're renting from. Because they might
yeah.
say something like, "You can't do this or you can't do that, or pay attention to this." I don't have to care for that. I mean, I care for my
Right.
neighbors, but that's about it.
I mean, honestly, I lived in my parents' house for like the past, I want to say 18 years, right? So like we moved here when I was
Okay,
like
so you're
2.
18.
No, like we moved here when I was like 2, right? Or like something around those lines.
Mhm.
And then like they don't really care about anything anymore. Like because we lived here so long, we've paid
Yeah.
everything. So like whatever we do, they're like, it's fine, do whatever you want.
Do they own your house?
I
or do they
think
rent it?
no. So I think they sold it to the government or something because it's like built in front of a playground, and then now we're trying to buy it from the government, if that makes sense.
Was it like a foreclosure kind of thing?
I don't know. I don't know how houses work.
you
but-
wait. So I'm assuming you had to have bought it in the first place, and you sold it, and now you want to rebuy it. There's got to be something
No,
to do to.
I
where,
don't
like-
know, but I do know that like they sold it to the government.
Fucking
then-
Dutchies, man! I swear to God.
Yeah, dude, because the government pays like a shit ton for these, like because it's in front of a playground. Right?
Oh,
And,
and
like,
then yeah, and so it was
Yeah.
probably more worth it to sell it at
Yeah,
that point in
yeah,
time, and then
yeah.
now it's kind of like it's not
Yeah,
worth
and
it
now we're-
anymore, so they want to rebuy it.
yeah, so now if we would want to buy this, we
Yeah,
can
that
only
makes sense.
probably rent this to someone for like 1,000 because it's like a family house type shit. You know what I mean? Like and all the.
Bro,
I don't know.
1,000 is a lot. Actually, no, maybe not because
Mm-mm.
no.
For the place.
It's a
for the
house,
place?
right? Yeah, no, it's a house. No, that's not too much. Because I can, if I want to rent this apartment, I can easily ask $1,000 for it.
Mm.
It's a 3-bedroom
Or
apartment.
or
so
have you
easily
ever
ask $1,000.
considered? Do you have multiple rooms?
I have 3 bedrooms.
That's what
Bro,
mine's
oh
gonna have.
God, get like cool fucking people in there, 2 people. Just be like, yo,
Bro, where am I
400,
gonna
500.
find those people?
anyone
Craigslist?
really like.
I'm not gonna look on people
No.
to live with on Craigslist.
No, like no, like I mean, if you don't like them, you just say like, oh, get in a month, get the fuck out of here. But
See, but there's the thing, right? People have said like, why do you not like, for example, put that extra room on Airbnb or something like that?
Yeah,
I have too much valuable stuff in my apartment, and I don't know who is going to be here.
But
If that makes
can-
sense.
locks on your doors.
Yeah, but then I have to give them the keys too, because if they want to go out for a night,
No,
they can't re-enter
no,
the apartment.
No, as in locks for like because I have a
Well,
like
every
lock for
single
my-
room.
Yeah.
it's a long day for me then. Then I
No,
I have to lock every single room. Everything. I go to the bathroom. I have to unlock my living door room.
no,
Relock my.
but you can't.
Nah, it's a
No,
long
no,
day.
no, no, no. Like as in like, I mean, obviously you know if he's like going into your room if you go to the bathroom or anything. I'm just saying like, oh, let's say you're not home that day. You just close everything that you think
Yeah,
is
but
like valuable to.
even then, you have to remember, like, if they wanna come to Belgium, let's say they're like, visiting here, right? And they wanna
Yeah.
just like have a chill place to stay, brother. I stream like 5 days a week. I'm yelling on my computer. They're not getting any rest here. They come back for it's like 9 p.m. They're like, oh, let's just take a chill pill, watch some TV, let's lay down. And then they have this motherfucker in the living room just yelling, oh my god, it's a fucking shiny! Like, like it doesn't really
Honestly,
work,
Yo, Ruby, shut the.
yeah. And then what are you gonna do? Just come in here?
I mean, honestly, I think if you ever are ready for it, I think it would be a great investment if you would rent out the 2 rooms because then you don't. Well, how much do you pay a month ish for your like?
I mean,
a lot.
it's a smart financial plan, but also it's a matter of like if you're renting to like friends and people you trust who know they're good for it and are
Yeah,
responsible,
that's what I
versus
used
get
to
a
do.
random guy who claims they are, and then the next thing you know,
Yeah.
they're suddenly
Yeah, my computer's just
stealing your
gone.
shit.
My computer's
Yeah.
gone. Or switched
Yeah.
on, whatever. I don't know. Because I've had friends living with me, but they've
Yeah.
all fucked off. So it's all me. It's all me. It's all me.
But
right
like,
Same. Most of
Hmm.
my friends have moved away, or so
damn,
it's.
now.
damn.
But the whole the big goal is to one day have something else, and then I can rent this out, and I don't have to worry about anything anymore. That's the big
That's
goal.
what I'm doing too. If
Yeah,
not that, I don't have to worry about selling my place because the area I'm buying in is an area that, like, when I was a kid, it all used to just be like complete like wasteland, like just all like grass
Yeah.
field and farm. And now it's like it's kind of exploding into like a tech slash residential area. It's like
Yeah.
it's really booming. So it's
Yeah.
like a good investment. So if the place is cheap now, a few years from now, it's probably worth like 500,000 or more, depending on how things go.
God damn,
Yeah.
that's what we call an investment.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
so-
honest. When you said "goddamn," I thought someone else joined the call. I was like, "What the?"
No.
Oh boy.
No, for me, honestly, for me, it's I want to say that I'm the first one in our own family that's investing and like selling stuff. and,
You're
like,
quite into that. You're quite into that with like the
Yeah,
whole
I'm,
Pokemon vibe and the pop vibe as well. Like you
So,
do a lot of like soft investments with that.
Yeah, like tomorrow there's a guy coming from I think Amsterdam. He's coming over to me.
Ooh,
And,
kinky.
Yeah, and he's gonna sell like his new Nintendo 3DS, and Game Boy Micro, Game Boy Color, Pikachu Edition, like all those kind of stuff. He's gonna come over. We're gonna talk about it. He's selling those for like low prices, like really low prices.
And you're gonna
And,
sell them
uh,
for.
And I'm gonna no, so the first thought was, oh, I can make easy bank on this, but then he was like saying like that he was like a investor. He was like a collector, right? And I'm
Mhm.
also a collector. So I stopped myself from selling them and decided to most of it, of course. I'm gonna decide to keep it because of like the honor, because he is selling like the stuff to me for really cheap, right?
Yeah.
I don't wanna be like, oh, he's selling it for 80 to me, I'm gonna fucking sell it for 200. So I was like, you
Hey,
know what?
the game's
Okay.
the game, man. The game's the game.
I mean,
Yes.
it's a matter of you give into your inner nerd or you turn it around for profit.
Yeah, you care about. Do you
Yeah.
care more about nerd or being a nerd, or do you care more
No.
about making money? You know.
But like he's like in like the gaming community and stuff. So like if I ever need anything,
Oh,
like,
you
I
can just
can
ask
add-
him. I had like a Zelda guy as well when I was like heavily collecting. He was kind of like
Yeah.
my Zelda dealer.
But it's like these days like like a fucking new Nintendo 3DS with 2 Pokemon games, with 2 Mario games, and like a Metroid game for 120. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna find that anymore. Like that's just like
True. A
You
lot of
know?
people are also overvaluing a lot of the old games, is what I've seen.
Oh yeah.
Oh
There's some people that like for a copy of Pokemon Emerald, there's like the box versions or there's the normal versions, which is a big price difference. And people just like look up Pokemon Emerald's price, see like, oh, it's like, let's say I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put a price on it, like it's like 300 euros. Okay, my useless copy is worth 300. Boom. And then there's
Yeah.
no box,
Yeah.
there's nothing
Yeah.
like with it.
It's kind of ridiculous how everyone overvalues older games. Like, if it's an old game and it's in good condition, it's playable, no issues. Like maybe like
Yeah.
$20 more than its original sale price, fine. But anything
Yeah.
exceeding that really is too much. Like, if there's like a shop, like I see these videos where these shops in Japan that sell
Yeah.
like people's like old used retro games, and they sell for like just like usually like games like let's say Soul Silver, $100. You look at Soul Silver like at eBay or something, you're seeing that for nearly $500 if it
Yeah,
comes
eBay,
Yeah.
eBay
in its
eBay
original
is-
box and the Poke Walker.
eBay is
Yeah.
just dude, I'm not even gonna start with that.
Yeah.
I've seen games like old Zelda games, fully like I think they were like PSA rated like let's say 9,
Yeah.
go for $4,000, which is totally not what it's worth. Even if it's PSA
No.
10, totally
Yeah.
not what it's worth. And there's not just one or two or three sellers. There's so many of those
But yeah,
sellers on
can I-
eBay. It's so
Yeah,
insane.
but that's the
If
thing.
they get
People-
overvalued.
yeah,
Yeah.
but people on eBay buy these kind of stuff. Like, it's weird to say, but they actually buy this kind of stuff. Like,
Well,
I feel like if you would do it in like an European, like I'm actually that serious because I've seen a guy and he's like explaining everything, right? And like I see like, oh, this game goes for like I'm just saying $140. He puts for 120, 130, people buy it, right? And like it's obviously not gonna be from
Uh-huh.
everyone like that, but like he's saying like if you're just consistent and you just show that you're a reliable person, then they will keep coming back to you. For
That's
here,
true.
it's like, oh bro, the game is $100. They bid for 40 to $50. Like they don't go further than that, you know. And then you're like, bro, what the fuck, you know? And you can't sell it.
Isn't
At least
eBay
that's-
isn't eBay also not a lot of I forgot what the term of it is, but like the kind of people that
Dishonest
just
sellers.
yeah that buy something and then instantly sell it back, or that kind of like take your pictures and then put it on another website or the same website
Yeah.
for a higher price, and when theirs sells, they'll buy yours and put the buyer of their product's details into the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
you
there's
have
people
to.
who do that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and there's also ones where, like, for instance, I'm trying to look for a copy of Pokemon Ruby, and I saw one posting where this guy like shows like he has a bunch of them, and he's like
Yeah.
$15, and I'm looking closely, I'm like, that looks fake. There's
Yeah.
no way this guy has like 20 copies of Ruby and is selling at $15. Like that's under the sale price of the game. The
Yeah.
game sold for $30 when it came out. So
Yeah, and
No.
if he's got a lot, that means that he's definitely like a reseller, and
Yeah.
that he knows
Con
then the
con.
value of the game. So then selling
Fu-
it for so little
fun-
is
Fun fact: the guy
Usually
always didn't want to
fakes.
sell the stuff to me, the collector, because he thought I was gonna sell them in like one day because he saw my listings. And I told him like, no, I just sell like the games I either have double or just don't want. You know, like I'm not gonna like if you come with like some special game, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's put it on fucking marketplace. Like I told him like, yeah, like I need to break even eventually to not get any losses, you know, or like even make some money.
yeah.
buy
It's also stupid to do everything with one profile. If you're gonna be a reseller, you probably have 2 or 3 profiles. One to buy and then one to sell.
Like the guy, and then after a while, the guy was like, "Oh yeah, no, I trust you," because like I just generally told him like, "Yeah, if I don't want the game, because I buy like a lot of lots. Like I have a box full of games right next to me right now,
Mm-hmm.
and like if I buy like big lots, take 1 or 2 games out of it, sell the rest for the same price or like a little bit more, you know, so people can still buy it for a good price. So it's not like I'm gonna fucking." Put the one game for like $50 and this game for like 30, you know, like I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, now you
it's
get some
whatever.
games for free as well. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
kind of 5 hit. It's actually big, bro.
Yeah, like I'm just taking what I want and it's good for my own collection, and then sell the rest off that's around the same price still, but then I get like 1 or 2 games free.
There's
So it's like-
there's one game disc I'm hoping will drop significantly in value, and it's the Jirachi bonus disc for Coliseum, because that disc
Oh.
alone sells for over $200, which is really stupid. But
Oh.
the reason for that is it's easy to there's an easy method to get yourself a shiny Jirachi transferred to your Emerald cartridge on it, and that's probably why. But I'm thinking that maybe the value of that disc is gonna like drop like maybe 60-70% best
Wait,
once
I thought
Pokemon Bank shuts down.
Oh.
Jirachi couldn't be shiny.
No,
It
it
can.
can.
Yeah, there is a method that it is not shiny locked. So there is a method with a Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire save that you can get the Jirachi to be shiny, and that's how I got my shiny Jirachi. There's a guy on eBay who has like a bunch of copies of the cartridges and the disc and all that,
Yeah.
and he can you can either mail him your Game Boy cartridge and he'll put it on that one if you want it on there. Otherwise, he'll transfer up through DS and just do a wireless trade if you. But of course,
Yeah.
that's going to not be possible very soon, starting the 8th of next month when Nintendo shuts down the 3DS servers.
Oh wait, so Bank is not gonna be used anymore at all.
No, Bank is still might be a
locally,
little longer,
no?
they said, but like everything else wireless on 3DS
Yeah.
outside of Pokemon Bank will be officially
Yeah.
shut down.
Th-
So you won't be able to just do like wireless trades on like say X or
Okay.
Y version.
Okay, no, that
That's
makes
so sad though, because the Wonder Trade in X and Y goes hard. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
no,
lie
no,
to you.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
It does not, bro. Have you?
Dude,
Wait, the
it-
Wonder Trade does. But have
I
you
got-
seen the GTS? I just wanted to talk about that too. Have you seen the X and Y GTS? That is
No, I
not
haven't, so,
normal. It is
What
not
I haven't
normal.
looked at it.
There's
Well-
so many there's a lot of people that ask, like the Magikarp for Arceus trades, right?
Oh
those
yeah,
kind of
those
trades.
dumb trades.
There's so many trades like that now that are easily notably botted trades because the text just doesn't make sense. Sometimes they'll take like the text as like the messages of like I really want this Pokemon, it's my favorite Pokemon, but it'll
Yeah.
just be like the text of what was it exactly, like at Pokemon, remove Pokemon, etc. And then
Yeah,
sometimes it is just blatant racism. But like
Yeah,
just
what the
blatant
fuck?
racism. Like the
I'm
GTS
just-
is so fucked now.
Yeah,
GTS on home is also pretty messed up too. Everyone asks
it?
for
No,
the
I
most
don't.
unfair of trades these days. It's like whatever is the popular, currently not locked at a competitive legendary. Is that's what everyone asks for trade. It's so
Yeah,
dumb.
but I mean, it makes sense because some of the best competitive Pokemon are locked behind another game in the DLC of that game, or Shifu, or
So-
Shifu.
I've bought a fair decent bit of Pokemon games, right? All of them have save files, and I'm telling you, this guy, like, he was legit. He got like
All of
shit
them
ton of
have save
Pokemon.
files.
No, like a lot of them have save files, and if you open the save files, you're like, what the fuck, And like you can tell if it's hacked or not, like how many shinies someone
You
has, blah
know-
blah blah. Right?
When you go to like one of those like garage sales, right?
Yeah.
There's always like some like Dunny selling like fucking old games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see like a Sapphire or a Ruby copy, so most of the time they're gonna be gone by the time you get there because of collectors.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you spot one of those, I always just want to like buy it and then just see what's on the cartridge.
yeah.
There was
So-
a time where I had my DS with me, and I
Yeah.
think they were selling Sapphire, I think. And I was like, can I see what's on there? I have my DS with me, and the woman was like, yeah, sure, go for it. Like, I don't really understand this. I checked. Bro had like a whole box of like Rayquazas. There was just
Yeah.
a whole box of Rayquazas in
Wow.
there, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I
that's
bet you
true.
those were action replayed.
Probably. I didn't know that much from the games back then, but I was just impressed. I wasn't allowed to buy the game, sadly enough, but I was
Oh.
still just very impressed.
Wait, so they're selling the game, but you're not allowed to buy
My
the
mom
game.
didn't want me to buy it. They sold it for like 20 or something, and my mom was like, no. you're not
Oh
doing that."
damn. Yeah, no, I'm gonna buy. Okay, so this guy that I'm talking to, I'm gonna buy Pokemon Fire Red version and Leaf Green, and also Yellow, but that's like a
I have
Game
2
Boy
yellow
card.
cartridges.
Yeah. So
One I
I'm
was gifted and one I found on the street.
Wait,
Cool.
I'm
what?
not even kidding. It was a rainy day, and what was I, like 8 or 10? But I was just walking around, I see a cartridge, a yellow version on the street, and
Oh,
I picked it
wow.
up, dried it off, I opened it up, and this guy, it was working, and the guy named his trainer Gengar, and I'm like, the frick?
Wait, it
And
was
he's like, he
working?
only got through like 3 gyms. Like this was like in the middle of a fight. So some kid probably lost their save or their cartridge
That's
of yellow.
jokes.
Wow.
The sticker on the front of it was torn off too, so you
Oh,
only had
yeah.
like the original yellow
Mhm.
little
Yeah.
decal on it. But I just like I have 2 cartridges of yellow, my original, my childhood first game, and then a second one I found randomly.
Wait, that's actually
Bro,
jokes. You
that's
just found it
funny.
on the street. I'm actually surprised it still works. Like,
Yeah,
if you found
it
it in
still
the rain and
works.
stuff. Damn.
Well,
How old it is now, though, I wouldn't doubt if I turned it on, the save disappeared, and I had to replace the battery.
so I have a
The
question.
safe,
right?
the safe will still. Actually, no. In the old cartridges, I don't know. I know that the
Yeah, no.
batteries in like Emerald and stuff are only there for the clock, for clock based.
I believe it was the Gen 1 cartridges that the save, after a certain time, if the internal battery dies, the save is gone too. I think Gen 2 is the one that fixed that, or maybe it was Gen 3.
I'm not
So-
not certain. I'm not certain. I only know that some Gen 2 games required a battery inside, like an actual like AA or AAA battery that you had to put
No.
in.
It's the flat batteries.
Yeah, I
think
only
that's
know that from
used.
some, like, for example, I think it was Pokemon Pinball, the OG Pinball from the Game Boy Color had like a little pocket where you had to put a battery in.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay. I never had
Yeah.
the pinball, so I never knew that.
So so I bought this lot, right? And it's it. So I bought this lot, and it was Pokemon Ranger in it, and the fucking quality.
Oh, the first Ranger game.
Yeah, so the quality looks off, but then, like, I looked at it, right? And then I opened it, and it's a USA version, but it's a real cartridge. But the box is a 3DS box.
Huh?
So the person bought it.
What do you mean it's a 3DS box?
Yeah, like it's literally says 3DS.
What the heck?
So the guy like put a fake.
Wait, that's an Omega Ruby box.
Yeah, exactly. So the guy put a reprinted box, but that with a real cartridge that somehow doesn't work, even though it looks
Maybe
real.
he lost the box.
Wait, the cartridge
but-
doesn't work, as in you've tried
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't. It doesn't read it. Like it's a real cartridge because it has everything it needs to have, and like
But it doesn't
the
read?
top is like open and stuff, but it just doesn't read.
You probably got a fake cart.
Yeah, that's
Could
what I'm
be.
thinking. then.
Back when Pokemon Platinum was coming out, there was a seller on eBay when I was a kid. I found selling Pokemon Platinum for $10 a week before its official release, and I thought, oh great, I'll get it before everyone else. And so I bought it, and the game worked. Like it was the actual full
Oh.
game until you enter Victory Road. And as soon as you
Oh.
start a trainer battle or encounter a wild Pokemon, the game crashes.
Damn.
So bro just had the code up until that point, or like.
Yeah, some guy in Hong Kong, that's where I got it from, somehow had a copy of Plat a week before it came out, probably like an early tester, made a copy, copied it poorly, and so the game fails as soon as you enter Victory Road.
Damn.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Have you
Yeah,
have,
so-
have you ever gotten an actual Pokemon game early?
No, it's always been on
No?
release night.
Hmm.
I actually did. I got a game early. It
Oh,
was Explorers of Darkness, Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, good
Oh,
time,
Mystery
good time.
I
Dungeon.
got that I think 5 days earlier than release, because
Oh.
it was in like a very very massive store. It was like the store was named Macro, but it doesn't exist anymore. And they had the box with the game in it, and they just put it like in front of the shelves because they were not supposed to put it in yet. But they were
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, they
In
just
front.
left the box there. They left the box
Yeah,
there. I
yeah.
opened it and I was like, oh, that's the Pokemon game. That doesn't
So,
exist yet. And I grabbed it.
A
bought
realtor
it.
made a mistake.
Yeah, they just made a
Yeah.
mistake, left the box there, and I just grabbed the copy. Everything
Mm.
worked. Checkout worked. Everything's fine. And I went
Imagine-
home and I fucking played it
Im-
like 4 days or 5 days before it actually came out.
You know what the funny thing
Bro
is?
got to play Peak Mystery Dungeon a day before launch. That's crazy.
hmm
Bro,
No,
bro, you
like
could, you
like
could,
almost a week before launch. It was like 5 days.
Oh,
before
bro,
launch.
you know what you could have done,
Damn.
bro? You could have bought everything, sold it for fucking double the price.
I could have, but I was like, how old was I at that time?
Dude.
Wait, hey
No,
Google,
at that time, that's kind of just like a gold mine of like I get to
Darling.
play it
Yeah.
first.
what?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I just said darling. Like, let me finish, woman, please. Hey Google. In what date did Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness come out?
2010.
Oh, you just know? Okay,
Pokemon
never mind.
Mystery Dungeon.
No, 2007.
Explorers of Darkness.
Oh.
Time. S initial release
Yeah,
date
so
is the
I got
13th of
this.
September
Okay, you can shut up now,
2007.
woman.
Feels like it was closer than that. Damn.
Yeah, so I was 10 years old at that time. So I was not thinking of
Yeah.
reselling stuff.
No, but like, imagine you're like a little bit ahead of time, and you just like thought that you'd be like, well, time to make some money.
I have the carts for Time and Sky. I think my brother was the one who got Darkness.
Oh, I got Darkness and Sky. I think Sky was peak, because it was basically Time and Darkness, right? But then like the added events at the end were so good.
Yeah,
Like
those are
the
good
post game
games.
content was so amazing. I really want to play
Well-
those games again.
I was literally 3 when it came out, so I.
Fucking Zoomer, dude, unbelievable. Doesn't even know peak.
replaying through
No,
Rescue Team
so
on the DS.
so
Oh, I never
know
had
the
blue.
game.
I had red on the
Nice.
GBA. I was a GBA kid. When my mom, we went to like a store and I wanted a console, and I had the choice. My mom gave me the choice between the Nintendo DS and the Game Boy Advance SP, and my dumbass chose the Game Boy Advance SP because it had cool tattoos
Nice.
on it.
That one's actually worth more, no? Or like the
Yeah,
same.
SP was a good
Yeah.
one because the first DS, the fat DS is what people call it. That one was because right after that the DS Lite came out and that one was way better.
Yeah, that's the one that I got. I got the light. I never got the. Actually, I do own a normal one. My dad got one like a few years ago, and he was like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I actually own a normal DS now too, but I never used it.
I need to fix my light. The top screen, like, it just like wobbles. It's like not locked.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's like a red opacity on it if it's bent a certain way. So I need to replace the screen because I think the ribbon cable when it's damaged.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of broken consoles like that. I've seen consoles being like old DSs being snapped, or sorry, lights like snapped, but the wire's still connected, so they still function.
Yep.
And that kind of blew my mind. I don't know. That kind of blew my mind.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know how
Anyway.
it works. It's the snap is just a plastic spring mechanism thing in there that just
What-
helps to keep the actual physical screen up, but it doesn't actually mess with the wire.
Yeah.
What is what is your guys' favorite console or like handheld or?
I would
whatever?
definitely say the SP is my favorite handheld.
Handheld, yes, Game Boy Advance because of the Pokemon games specifically. I love those. But if we're talking about like favorite console in general, like it's gotta be this one. Like it's gotta be this bad boy right here.
Wait, give it a second.
The Nintendo Wii, really?
Yeah,
The Wii.
the Wii, bro. This thing.
Nah, I can't.
Mwah. Goated console.
Is it the
It's a good
GameCube one?
console. Well, it had GameCube capability, but the
Yes.
problem is its GameCube playability in there was like completely broken to the original GameCube.
Oh.
Like it had some issues, so
Yeah.
that one kind of sucked.
But the Wii was so great, man. Think about all of the insane games that it produced. Wii Sports,
Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Battle
Bro.
Revolutions. We had Brawl. We had freaking fucking Mario Galaxy. We've had I can't even think of all the games. There's so many. You know?
Dude, Brawl was like peak Smash in my opinion. That
Yeah.
one had like because after that they didn't really because we had Smash Bros.
Well,
Wii U and then the current one and
hold on.
the story mode just does not hit.
Subspace
like Brawl did.
Emissary is
Yeah,
the best thing ever made.
and
But
hadn't
Brawl,
made it since
I'm
the
not
outro.
gonna call Brawl peak because I think you're forgetting about the tripping mechanic.
What's wrong with tripping?
What do you mean? What's wrong? What do you mean? Are you serious? That's the
Hey,
worst
talk about
thing.
if you do your movement too quickly, your character trips and stumbles on himself. Like that was a
Yeah.
kind of a realistic thing to add
That's-
to
but
a
that's-
fighter. I thought that was a good idea.
Nah, that was so like you would be like fighting someone and you're like, oh, I'm gonna zone them. All I need to do, hit them once, and then you would fucking trip and then get smashed yourself and you're dead. You lost. I fucking hated
I don't know.
that so
I don't know,
much.
Poro. Sounds like a skill issue to
It's
me.
quite literally the opposite. It's like a tripping issue, bro. Listen, it's
I
not
don't know. I didn't trip much, man. Maybe you just choking.
Hey, bro, it's not my fault that I got hit by a car and I can't walk anymore, okay, dude? Like, we're victim picking here now. Like, come on,
I'm
dude.
calling cap.
What do you what the fuck, dude?
You
Okay.
you ain't no cripple. I see you walk.
Hey, what the fuck, bro? I've learned to walk
I
again.
see your
Okay?
I see your toes move. Hey, don't do
see
it.
your
I
toes.
can wait. I can
I've seen those little
unironically.
piggies move.
I can unironically not move half of my toes anymore. Okay, so I.
Nah.
Well, I at least the top part. I can do like I can do wait, hold on. I can move like the bottom part, but I can't move my top part. So like the toes just stay like straight for one part. I can't do like this. It's
Oh.
hard to explain.
Ah.
It's really hard to explain.
Or maybe that's just you
Gotcha.
getting older.
No,
yeah.
no. It was since the accident, because my other and it sucks too because I loved using my feet to pick up stuff from the ground. I love doing that shit, and now I can't do that because I don't grip
Motherfucker's a
anymore.
born monkey, bro.
Yeah, bro. And that shit, you know what I mean?
Ooh,
Motherfucking fucking
I don't want to
slam
be like you. Ooh. Okay.
Bro, I'm like part of the fucking Poro Kong, bro. I'm like part of the Donkey Kong family, dude. What do you mean?
P.O. Poro Kong.
Hey, oh my god, I love that song. I love that vibe. I'm gonna fucking patent that as my YouTube intro.
Oh no. What have I done?
You've done a great thing today, Dark. Okay. Speaking of great things, a few days ago, 2 days ago, I you know how I shiny hunt nowadays. I got 3 fucking shinies, and they were all worms, but there were still 3 shinies in one stream, which is really hype. And I wanted to ask you, Dark, what's the most amount of shinies you've ever gotten in one stream? Because you used to shiny hunt too,
jeez.
right?
Yeah, the most amount of shinies I've gotten in a single stream. That's definitely going to be on Violet version. And I think the most I got in a single stream was 14? 11? 11 or 14?
Okay,
Yeah.
so anyways, changing topics because I thought my 3 was impressive.
but like, there's
It
some.
is-
Some,
it is
I just have good RNG, man.
It is also in
there's
Violet,
some-
which is easier to get shinies in. Than in Let's
Yeah,
Go.
like so I hate how they keep changing. Like I get it, it's like fun, right? Like if people are like hunting them and stuff. But like for me, it's like more of like if it's shiny and it's one of like 2,000, it's more rare, right? So like you're like holy shit or something. If I see it every like 1 in 100, I'm like okay, well.
Listen, I'm shiny hunting in Let's Go right now, which is the base odds for me is 1 in 1,000 because I've got
actually no,
Yeah.
fuck Poro.
I've got a
Don't bother
lure
with stream
and I've
chat.
got a shiny charm. But thank you for the follow, Kumokishi. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. And I've also shiny hunt in Poke MMO. And in case you don't know, Poke MMO is not an official Pokemon game. The shiny odds there are 1 in 30,000.
No.
So
Okay,
it is a lot harder to do. And I
Yeah.
see the difference, and I can tell you it is so much better with lower odds. Or like with
Yeah.
higher odds. Higher odds, lower
Like
odds.
the biggest
whatever.
controversy in the shiny hunting community is those who missed when the odds were 1 out of 8,000, which I say to them, you guys are insane.
Yeah.
And then 1 out of 4,000 is still much, but people complained about Scarman. I was like, it's so easy to catch them now. They're not worth as much. I was like, isn't that a good thing? Because it means all those fake Mon people who would like distribute through Mystery Gift all the Machamps.com or whatever that garbage site is of like get a free shiny here and pay real money. That's gonna put those bastards out of business. But also,
it is
I don't
less
like
rewarding.
spending a lot of time on shiny hunting.
Yeah,
I got
same.
things to do. So being able to get the things I want quickly and then move on to the next thing on my itinerary, I
Yeah.
like that. So I
Also-
like that shiny hunting's faster.
Also,
or
in terms of content, the content is getting the shiny. If you're going on a hunt for, let's say, 20 hours, right? You're hunting for 24 hours, a full day, and you end that stream with no shinies, like that's like it's the content isn't really there. To where if you get, let's say, a shiny like every hour, 24 shinies, you now have 24 shinies, 24 clips, 24 things that are hype, and that you've actually like, put an effort in instead of just wasting 24 hours of your life.
Well, that's debatable because in terms of like content hunt for shiny hunting, I can get where people prefer full odds more because for viewers who are like into that excitement and like anticipation, the longer wait brings out the bigger hype and makes a better clip. But if you're just getting things like me with my crazy RNG of just getting left, right, like the moment I turn on my game, like people are like, oh, it's just another shiny. Like it's not
Yeah.
as thrilling. Like I remember when I started shiny hunting on Pokemon Sword, my first shiny hunt was Noivern, and that took
Shield is
2,118 encounters.
No, it's not. Shut up. And also, Dark, I'm gonna be honest with you, it does kind of sound like a skill issue to me. But, you know.
That is not skill issue. That is just random odds, man. But yeah, it took a really long time. So after 2,118 encounters, it was either in 1 or 2 streams total of doing that. Like it was really damn exciting to get a shiny.
So what you're telling me right now is that things are gonna get better. Because what are the odds for that Noivern? What were the odds? 1 out of 4K? Or
No,
less?
I had a shiny charm, so it was 1 out of 2K. Plus I had the encounter a certain amount of KOs in a row, which is I think 25 or 50 KOs, which reduces the odds like by another 5%, I think. So the odds were a little under 2,000. I think like out of 1,500 maybe.
Okay.
I think-
Then let me tell you about a little Pokemon that I like to call Charmander. In Let's Go, when I was hunting Charmander, I didn't have a shiny charm yet, alright? But I was using a lure and a catch combo. So the shiny odds were 1 out of 315. Yeah? 315. Bro took me 2,077 fucking encounters.
Yo, that's crazy.
So
Wait, our
Oh man,
Pokemon,
dude,
like,
don't let me
rarer?
sit here telling you about how many soft resets it took me to get shiny Trico and Emerald. It was 147.
oh my god, the only time I ever shiny hunted in when I was little was for a Torchic. I got 3 shiny Torchics and I soft reset every single one of them. Because I wasn't paying enough attention as a kid. I didn't have the attention
those are the
span to just
worst.
sit there. So one of them I was like, I heard a shiny thing, soft reset, and then was like, was that a shiny? Second one, same fucking shit. Third one, I didn't do that. I fucking caught it, or well, I didn't catch it. It was my starter, right? But I was like, oh, I got it. Let's go. I'm gonna fucking like save. I'm gonna play the game. This and that. I was so excited. I fucking dropped my Game Boy Advance. The game froze. I was so tilted. I
cartridge.
never fucking shiny hunt in my life again until like a month ago. I was so tilted. I'm still tilted by that
Dude.
fucking
Wait,
moment.
is this
The
fun with
autopilot when you miss the shiny because you're
Yes.
just kind of like like a zombie waiting.
Yeah, I was just
Oh, that's
doing
the
other
worst.
things. I was watching TV with my mom whilst having my fucking Game Boy Advance in my hands. I was fucking watching TV. Fucking
Yeah.
stupid me, dude.
I get that.
So-
I almost missed a shiny one time. I was on N-Hent. I mean, what?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
oh,
Sorry, you were on what?
oh.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Huh?
we gotta do some research on that.
I mean, when
side.
I was watching
What-
Poro's OnlyFans, I'm not the other thing I mentioned,
Oh, okay.
Paparo's only toes.
My only fans, my only toes.
Yeah, but so does every Pokemon have a different chance of shiny, or is
No.
no. No.
But there are
So-
different methods, and some Pokemon have better odds than others due to the method. Like, for example,
Oh.
or like the rarity, right? Like,
Yeah.
Charmander is a rare Pokemon in Let's Go, to where it's like now I'm doing like Weedles and stuff. For Charmander, you would have to catch every single one of them to get the best odds. Weedle, you just get to the catch combo, so they spawn more, and then you just run around the whole time until the shiny appears.
Yeah, I just
Plus,
feel
the
like
older titles were always set on guaranteed frames.
Yeah,
Like, there's
feel-
always a specific frame, a certain millisecond that guaranteed a shiny.
Yeah,
so you can
in
encounter that
Emeralds
same
and stuff.
frame multiple times for that same Pokemon or elsewhere.
yeah.
I just feel like they should I'm just saying like a Garchomp randomly, right? Like I just feel like that should be more rare than a Weedle, not because of the method, but just in general, right? Like not like it would be more fun that way. Because if you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Garchomp
like,
is
oh,
a
I'm-
really easy one to get to, but Garchomp is a shit shiny, man.
oh,
Yeah,
I
but
know.
in the older titles though, like there are ones that are considered rare and harder to find specifically because of their spawn rates. That's another factor too,
Yeah.
is spawn rates.
Oh.
If you don't have a way to manipulate the spawn rate, like in caves,
Yeah.
for instance, you can't do that because you can't use Pokefinder in those. Then you're just kind of running around until you find the shiny you want or the Pokemon you
Hmm.
want and hope it's shiny.
Nice Weedle, bro.
I see that little shiny Weedle you put there.
Don't bother with his streams, chat.
Well, I've never seen somebody pixels.
Stroking your Weedle.
Yeah,
You
don't worry,
stroking
guys.
your Weedle?
I'm just stroking my Weedle. It's fine. I'm stroking my shiny Weedle. You know, my big shiny Weedle.
Wait,
No,
I
that looks
didn't
pretty
know,
small, Poro. I think your Weedle's
Hey,
small,
whoa,
man.
whoa. Okay.
I didn't know you were black from the
Wait,
black
hold
from the
on.
waist down.
Give
huh?
me a second. If you think it's small, wait, huh?
Hey, yo, bro, what?
Are we okay? What the frick? That I followed. Wait, why would he be mad? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm gonna get my Weedle out of here because I feel like I'm getting bullied too much. You guys are making fun of my Weedle a little too much. Okay, like he's trying his hardest. Okay, he's trying his hardest.
No, you know who tries their hardest? Metapod.
Nah, that
I've never seen a shiny Metapod. How does it look like?
orange.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
orange? I never.
Yeah.
Really? Metapod's orange?
Metapod's
What the-
orange. I don't.
Wait,
have...
actually, if you think about it, Shiny Kakuna's green. Metapod is like a yellow orange. So they just color swapped Kakuna and Metapod for that. That's funny.
Wait. No. Metapod is like orange, not like the Kakuna like yellow. It's like orange, like.
Okay.
You know, the best way I can say it in Let's Go, you have like it's huge Pokemon, right, with like the little fucking swirlies around it, right? It's kind of like that color. I'm booting up my Let's Go game to show you because I still have my shiny Metapod on there. My heart little boy. I mean, so guys, Legends Z through A is coming out someday, right? Are you guys actually excited for that game?
Wait, is it coming on Switch or?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. No, but wait, do they still make 3DS games or am I?
No, like
No,
for
they-
years anymore.
Damn, but I missed that era so
my
much.
God.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I
Cool.
just debated myself. I opened my I opened
Oh,
my
dude.
fucking game. Hold on. I opened my game and the fucking first thing I see is a shiny you can't see it properly. Is a fucking shiny Weedle. It just fucking appeared on my screen. It's the one that I have in my party that just got out and I was like, "Oh, did I just get a shiny?" What the fuck? I actually
thought
just
he found
debated
another.
myself. I actually just debated myself. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Man's
Dude,
playing
that's like in
fucking-
Pokemon Go when you have a legendary following you and you find one in the wild and it turns out to be a Ditto or Zora.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh
Zorua.
yeah, and then you waste your best ball on it, and then you're just like, okay, well. Fuck
Oh,
this.
man.
You have like 5 Ultra balls. You throw that
Right.
like at them.
If
and
it's
then
a
you-
legendary, like you can tell it's Zora, but if you have a regular Pokemon and
Yeah.
that's shiny with you and then
That
it
is-
transforms in that, you're like, you don't know.
That's the Metapod. That's the orange.
Oh man, that is
Oh,
orange.
that actually looks pretty cool. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
It's really
That's
cool.
pretty
It's
neat.
also really easy to see compared to fucking Butterfree, which I still think should have been the pink. This should
Yeah,
not
the
be
biggest lie in
Butterfree.
Pokemon history television that Butterfly pink is shiny and then
So
you get
wait.
no, it's
Yeah.
purple.
Wait,
It's a
Poro,
different purple.
what Pokemon game do I have to play to like? What Pokemon game do you play? Because I kind of want to like fight you and stuff, but like I don't know what
For
game
shiny
to
hunting,
play.
you mean?
No,
Or-
like just in general. Like I don't know. What
Oh.
game do you like mostly play on the Switch?
Currently it's
Violet.
Let's Go Eevee. That's what I'm currently playing the most because of the shiny
Is
hunting.
that? Oh.
Like
oh.
I actually closed the game yesterday I think, so I can actually see what my hours on it are now. I have
These nuts.
1,230 hours in Let's Go Eevee.
Oh my
So-
god, I forgot about that. Yeah, motherfucker's on the toilet playing that shit, bro. On God.
Bro, I play that shit all the time. But I also
I-
can't like get that game. Like I can't close the game because then I'll lose my catch combo. I did now because Weedle was like too easy to get. But when I was doing like
Yeah.
the starters and stuff, no way in hell am I gonna spend another 5 hours just catching 10 starter Pokemon. No shot. Like I'm
Yeah,
doing
I
that shit
don't know,
once
It's easier to do that in the second DLC for Scarlet and Violet.
and not Squirtle. Not Squirtle. I've heard that Squirtle is a pain in the ass still.
No, I found that one really easy.
Really? I've heard that
But
people
that's
say it's a
but
pain in the ass
that's
because you
your
get a...
RNG, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
honestly,
if you look in
I
the
might
areas
be.
where he's only in the water, it's difficult to spot. But there is a spot in the mountain area that's like just only some puddles and mostly land that it walks around,
Yeah.
and that's where it's easier to spot it.
Yeah, because people complain the most about like other water Pokemon also being able to spawn in the water
Yeah.
and then getting those shinies instead because they are more common than Squirtles.
Yeah, you'll get a few Horsea in that area, but
Like, for me, the fucking game looks so pixelated. Like it
Yeah.
looks. I'm so confused because for
Nah,
me, I
man,
could
it's
literally
perfect.
play a 3DS because I recently started playing on the 3DS again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like it literally looked better some aspects. I'm like, wow.
Can I say that visually the best looking Pokemon game, and there's no debating this by the way, is Black and White?
no.
Actually,
Nah,
no,
Gen
I'm
5, Gen
serious.
5 is
I didn't like how it
I'm
looked.
removing you from this call. Bro,
I
there's
didn't like
no
Gen 5,
way.
man.
There's
I didn't
no
like Gen 5.
There is no way that you're not gonna tell me when you leave Pinwheel Forest, you go onto the bridge that you look at that bridge and you're like, looks mid. Bro, it looks beautiful. It's so insane.
I do have to say after like Pokemon Black and White, it just went steadily down. I want to say like it just
Black
Game Freak
and
come
White,
to
it's just the
3D
story
games.
was really bad in my opinion. The designs for the Gen 5 Pokemon are eh.
What do you
and the
mean?
villains were kind of lame.
Black and
compared
White
to
has the
I-
best story.
I feel like Pokemon villains definitely like peaked at Gen 4. Gen 6 did a good job though. They kind of brought back like a mix of like Team Galactic and Team Rocket with Team
Gen-
Flame.
Gen 6 was a lot of good
X
evil
and
team.
Y.
Yeah,
Or-
Gen 6 is what brought me back to Pokemon because
Yeah.
after Black and White, I kind of just stopped playing
Yeah,
Because
Pokemon.
Team
And
Rocket
then-
was goated. Team Aqua, Team Magma, I think are just the best because they work against each other too. So you have like the whole
Oh,
story
yeah.
arc of beating the villains and them like fighting each other. Then Galactic was just very cool the way that they warped around like the distortion world in Platinum. I didn't really think Diamond and Pearl made sense for them, but Platinum definitely did. Team Plasma was just fucking crazy. And then with the Black and White 2 making like Neoplasma as like a follow-up, which they should have done I think with Rockets 2 back in the day, like Neo Rocket after Giovanni, would have been really cool. And then Team Flare was just like wacko. Like they just didn't give a fuck about the world. They just wanted
Dude.
everything to burn.
Team
Bro,
Plasma, how they ran was like basically, well, the leader manipulated everyone to like free their Pokemon for like Pokemon equality or whatever. Like Plasma's just straight up PETA.
Yeah, but not for the reasons of PETA. They were like
Yeah.
manipulating. Like Getsus was crazy. And then what did we have in fucking Gen 7? What was that? Team Skull, the guys with the weird dance moves. That
Yeah, I mean Team Skull was cool, but that game lacked like a real villain, and that was other than like
I heard
the
in Ultra.
Aether Foundation.
Yeah.
Ultra definitely did it better with the Aether Foundation being more of a villain than in just regular Sun and Moon, where they weren't really that substantial.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
so
they did continue the theme of lacking a villain though, with fucking Team Yell literally just being.
Oh yeah,
football
no. Gen 8.
supporters.
Gen 8 is when Pokemon villains ended.
Yeah, and then Gen 9 is just some bullied school kids decide to turn the tables and bully everyone now.
Yeah, they took their little club too far. Yeah, no. I really
Yeah.
hope Pokemon Gen 10 1 is get a backtrack on the graphics, because frankly, realistic graphic Pokemon for the mainline games, not a good idea. Like I feel like that only works for like side games like Pokemon Tekken, but I feel like the graphics are better when it's more cartoony looking, like in Pokemon Gen 8 and prior.
I just feel like they should go back to 2D in a sense.
Oh yeah.
And then
Sprites had more life to them.
yeah, and then make 3D games, like not make them, but let someone else make them, so we can get a new Colosseum, a new Gale of Darkness, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Those
have the
games
same
were
company
great.
who worked on Colosseums, because they're still around. They should have them just do
Yeah.
a remaster of the Colosseum games.
But I
Get a
think that's
remaster
also
of
up their sleeve.
Colosseum, XD, and Revolution.
Revolution was a bit more mid compared to the other ones, story-wise.
Well,
But
it wasn't really a story. It was just kind of like
yeah,
a
it was just
competitive
battling,
build-up thing.
battling.
But
I-
it was really fun because they had great animations, really fun arenas. You could connect your DS to the game and use your DS Pokemon on it. Like
That's what I
that
did.
was fun.
That's what
Yeah,
I did.
that was a lot of fun. I want to go back to that.
I also want to go back to that because there's one thing I've never done in Battle Revolution. Well, I didn't finish the game, first of all. But I also want to do something else. And I think this is a very insane achievement. Insane
Shiny
not...
hunting on Revolution.
Yes, I want a shiny hunt in Revolution. I want to get the shiny Groudon. And I think it's shiny Lucario as well that you can get.
Yeah, so they're not really gets. It's more your soft resetting the pre-made team until you get one of them as a shiny for that round.
Yeah, so you have to fight like people, right, in Battle Revolution, and it's kind of like a wave of like one person, then you fight the other person, another person, another person, and
Right.
some people have like costumes. There's like a Groudon costume, Lucario.
Oh yeah, the
costume,
shiny
et cetera, et cetera.
costumes.
And that's what I want to shiny hunt, because
Yeah, dude, the
costumes,
shiny Groudon costume would be great.
yeah, the costumes could also be shiny and the same amount of odds. And it's such a niche little detail that they just added in. They really didn't have to. Like,
I didn't even know it was a thing until like last month when I saw a video talking about it. I'm like, that was a thing?
yeah, I found out about this maybe like a year ago. When somebody was like, I was like watching, I forgot, was it Pika Spray? I don't remember. But I was like watching like obscure Pokemon facts you never knew about, and they did like a whole series on it. And I was like, I wanted to see like, what do I already know, right? Or what can I learn from this? And that was one of those things. And I was so mind blown about that. I was like, what? I want to try it, man. I want to try it. But it takes a long, long time.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
1 in
the hunts on the
8,000.
Coliseum style games are really, really tough.
Yeah, because it's also 1 in 8,000, I think, like the normal shiny odds, and there's zero way to boost that. There's no
Also-
boosts, nothing.
Shiny hunting shadow Pokemon in the Coliseum game actually sucks because the Pokemon's appearance and stats change than what you saw on the field. So, like, for instance, one of the enemies sends out shiny Entei right in front of me. I see it's a shiny. I catch it, and then the caught one is a regular Entei.
Wait, really?
Apparently. Yeah, that's how it works. So in other words, it doesn't matter visually what the shadow Pokemon appears to you. It's after you catch it, then you get to see the stats, because it'll be different than the one you battled against, including
Ew.
possibly the appearance. XD thankfully fixed that though. XD, you see it shiny, it's shiny.
Okay. So you have to do the full battle every time, and then just hope
Yeah.
that it's shiny. So if
Yeah,
you're
so shiny on Coliseum is like completely tedious.
tedious. So if you're completely balls unlucky, you can find like 8 shinies, but just don't have a shiny. Because the appearance was always shiny, but you just never got the actual shiny.
Yeah.
I'm never doing that because that's gonna end up happening to me. I'm gonna find like 8 shinies to fight, catch all of them, be hype every single time, and then just eventually see a shiny and be depressed. Or I'm gonna see the shiny that I just caught and then just not process that I caught it. It's gonna be like, oh, it's fucking shiny again. Soft reset.
Yeah, man, it's real tedious. I'm in the middle of a tedious shiny task right now, though. I used the Emerald duplication glitch because I did shiny hunting on Emerald like a few months ago, and got all the shiny event legendaries, all the shiny trio, the shiny Reggies, mythicals. Like I got all that done, and I duplicated them and transferred them into Soul Silver. And I'm trying to get them all the legend ribbon before getting all like 90 of these shinies out into home, ready for like some giveaway thing I'm gonna do. Because when Bank shuts down, getting the legend title is not gonna be possible until a Gen 2 remake comes out where we can fight Red and get that ribbon again.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes those shinies more valuable, especially because Deoxys of all shinies is gonna be impossible to obtain outside of Go as soon as Bank shuts down.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so I made a lot more shiny Deoxys that I'm preparing to give people. I'll give away to people.
Okay, is
So-
there a trade I can make here? is there a trade that I can make here? As I'm,
Porro's like, I'll offer this and I'll give you this.
yeah, because I'm busy with a living dex, but I can't transport anymore because I don't have my original copies anymore because I gave them to someone because they wanted them. And Deoxys is indeed impossible to get as a shiny then, unless
Yeah.
is it?
The only place you can get shiny Deoxys is in Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald.
Not can is Deoxys not?
And
in-
also, I think
No,
Ruby
it's
and
not in
Sapphire
Gen
can do it.
yeah, it's
yeah,
not.
it's
So
not
what you're
yet.
telling me is that the guy that I'm buying it from might have a fucking shiny Deox.
Maybe.
If it's not action replayed or game sharked in, then yeah.
Oh shit.
So is there like wait, how does Deoxys appear if you have like a Deoxys defense on your Pokemon home? Will that stay as defense or will it be normal Deoxys?
I caught them on Emerald, so every one of them came in speed form. So how the old games worked is there wasn't a meteorite to change their forms as will. You could only get speed form Deoxys in Emerald, only attack form in Fire Red, only defense form in Leaf Green, and regular form was obtainable in Ruby Sapphire when you transferred the tickets events from Emerald to one of those cartridges. So that was the only way to get all 4 forms of Deoxys. There's no way to change them otherwise. So if I want to get a full shiny team of every form, I need to get a Leaf Green copy.
No,
I
but
also need to get a Ruby or Sapphire
you
copy.
can still change them technically, right? If you put them over to like, I guess in Scarlet Violet you can change.
Gen 4 was where the just clicking a meteorite to change Deoxys was first introduced. So Gen 3 didn't have that. So Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, Platinum, and any game forward, you can.
Oh yeah,
Deoxys
Brilliant
available.
Diamond probably as well. They will
Yes,
probably
you
have
can.
it too. Yeah.
Yes, you can put Deoxys on that game.
Because because for the living decks, I want to do like all forms as well. And I recently discovered I put my Pokemon from Legends Arceus into Pokemon Home, and Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, they were always base form. They will never be in Origin form in Pokemon Home. And
Okay.
I literally discovered this like 2 days ago.
Do you have Sword or Shield with the Crown Tundra DLC?
No
Or-
DLCs, but I am going to be buying them. Because in June,
Okay.
I'm going to do a marathon stream where I'm going to be playing through every singular mainline Pokemon game in a row and see how fast I can beat every single game.
Because
I'm
Crown
gonna need
Tundra
that,
is
so.
the best place right now to get some of the shiny legendaries that used to be locked.
Yeah, with
So
the
you can get
raid
shiny
dens.
Zekrom and Reshiram.
Yeah, with the raid dens and stuff, right?
Yeah, so we should definitely do that together because if you have the shiny charm as well, the shiny odds for the legendaries are 1 out of 134.
Wow.
Wait, so what game are we talking about right now?
Sword
and
and
Shield,
Shields.
Crown Tundra.
Oh, I have. Okay.
It's
So
with
I
a
need to-
DLC.
How much is the DLC?
I think the bund it comes in a bundle now and it's like $20 or $30. It's a good deal.
Oh.
Just get the pass. Get the pass that comes with both of them.
What,
Yeah, that's
but
what
I
I'm
have.
definitely gonna do.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, so I have the game, the base game. So can I not just buy some DLC for it, or is it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go into the eShop and buy it in the eShop,
Yeah.
for example.
Oh.
Yeah, go into
okay.
the Nintendo shop and just look up Pokemon Sword and Shield, and below it's gonna say the expansion pass to get whatever the other first island with the Kubfu was,
Yeah.
with the coal, and then the other one. For
Isles
Tundra.
of
There should be a
Armor.
bundle. Isles of Armor, yeah. Just get the bundle to get both of them because they're both worth it. Tundra more worth
Okay.
it though.
Because they
'Cause
also
Tundra's how you get the 2 new Reggies.
yeah, Reggie, Drago, and Regieleki, which you can also shiny hunt.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I wish I did because I would have totally shiny hunted Regieleki because that's a cool shiny.
Is it the pink one? Is it
Drago,
the-
not so much.
Is it? Wait, is it a pink shiny?
No,
like red,
Regieleki keeps its yellow.
Oh wait, I thought it
but
was
the
the ice one.
coils, the coils change from blue to white.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. No, I thought
What
we were
am I
talking about
thinking?
Reggie Eyes for some reason. I don't know why the fuck.
Oh no, Reg
No, Reg-
Regice is
Regice-
just
It
lighter.
turns a darker blue.
Is it
Oh.
darker? Oh yeah, no, it is
Yeah.
darker. It is darker.
What the fuck was pink then? I swear something was pink. I just don't remember what.
There's no pink Reggie. Maybe you're thinking of the different brown tones on Reggie Rock.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like Reggie Rock is kind of
Oh.
differently toned. But
Yeah,
they're
'cause
all, like,
Reggie
different
Steel
tones.
turns into corroded iron color, so like
Yeah.
a green color on the iron instead.
They should have made it more rusty. But it was palette change, right? Palette swap.
Yeah, he's not in the rust form, but I like his shiny because it's metal corrosion. Same with Aggron.
I still stand by this. I think they should redo a lot of shinies from Gen 1 to 4.
Yeah, Sneasel definitely. Sneasel, have you seen Sneasel's original coloring?
On Gold Silver?
Yeah, on
No.
gold and silver. So its original coloring before they changed it to like that more dark color with a pink ear. It used to be he was like more of like a dark brown with a blue ear and tail, and it looked really cool.
Ooh.
And I wish that would become the new shiny rather than that disgusting like pink and yellow combo.
I like it. I like it. I like shiny Sneasel. I do have one of those opinions too because I think the black Charizard looks really cool, but I miss my purple Charizard. Can I get purple Charizard back?
Oh yeah, purple Charizard.
Yeah, I want my
Yeah, I
purple
remember
Charizard
that.
back, man. That was fucking epic.
You want Barney the Charizard Soar?
Yes, dude. I want a little hey kids, you know.
Oh hey kids, I'm gonna use Blast Bird. Roast you to a crisp.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh my god, Barney, is that you, dude? Oh my god.
So I have a question about the Sun and Moon game because I was looking at it.
Garbage.
I haven't bought any of them, right? Because I was like, what the fuck?
Mhm,
Like they're
respectable
coming out
opinion.
with so many games. I'm like, bro, I'm kind of overwhelmed, right? So I'm like, I'll leave it. And then like there's Sun and Moon, and now there's Sun and Moon Ultra.
It's just the
Ultra-
same game with more cutscenes.
Yeah, a lot, and also a lot more content and a bigger dex.
Yeah, and there's
That's
also
So
how
it's
you
like
get
it's,
Poi
so
and,
it's like
and,
Black
and
version
wait,
2.
and Gay Team Rocket.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Rocket, dude. Rainbow Rocket, that was an awesome boss fight.
Gay Team Rocket.
You also got to
there.
do fighting the original universe of Aqua and Magma. Like they had a
all of
portal
them, right?
vein
All of them.
event. Yeah, all the villains.
Yeah.
Every one of the villains from the past generation games.
Rainbow Rocket is like Giovanni just got they basically used wormholes to get into every singular dimension where the evil team succeeded. So you have to fight like
Yeah.
Maxi with a Groudon. Is it Mega Groudon or Primal Groudon or Normal Groudon? I don't know. Then there's
I
like
can't remember.
then there's Archie with Kyogre. There's freaking Cyrus with Palkia,
Kieran.
Dialga, and Garantina.
So
There's
it's
Oh, yeah.
so it's like Black version 2 or like White version 2. Basically.
no Black 2, White 2 is completely different than Black and White.
Yeah, Black
Like,
and
that's
White
a
1
whole
was
new
the first story.
Oh,
Black
I
and White
haven't
2
played
is
Black.
like some years later.
Yeah, and it's like a
Oh.
whole different story with like new
Oh.
areas and stuff. And
Oh,
Ultra
okay.
Sun, Ultra Moon is basically just Sun and Moon but better, but also worse for speedrunning, because you have to do like 17 extra cutscenes and they're all unskippable.
Yeah.
But,
Also,
like, why
Ultra
would
Sun
you-
and Moon, you can shiny hunt legendaries because their portal game on there,
Yeah,
you can find rainbow portals and have a chance of them being a legendary, and
Oh,
you
that's
can
pretty
soft
cool.
reset on it. And other ones you can also find regular Pokemon on them. Those ones you can't soft reset for, but sometimes they're guaranteed shiny. Like me, my first shiny wormhole was a shiny Quagsire.
Oh, that's
it's not even a Whooper, man.
Yeah, no, I got the Quagsire. I'm like, yay, it's a pink derp. Let's go.
Yeah.
Not even a Whooper, bro. Whooper's so much better. So much better.
I like
No, because I
Quagsire.
was just kind of confused. Why would you make an Ultra version if it's? I'm sorry. I just find that so.
Yeah, I
like,
think
weird.
I think if we're looking
Ultra
at
finished the lore.
if we're looking at
Mm.
like the extra games that came out, I think Yellow is a really good one. Crystal was really nice. Emerald was just perfect. Platinum was literally perfect. Fixed everything from Diamond and Pearl and just did it better. Black and White 2 were really nice for added story. X and Y, fucking rest in pieces. Ultra Sun, Ultra
Good
Moon
old
shouldn't
Mega.
have never existed, and then they started.
Ultra
I
shouldn't
know
have
I was
existed?
a- I
Yeah,
thought-
they
I thought-
shouldn't have.
No.
Man.
No, Ultra was great, dude. They introduced a lot more story, a lot more content, and they also brought in some new Pokemon. We got Poipole, we got Ultra Necrozma.
Yeah, we got fucking
uh,
Staka Taka Taka. Like,
we also got Zero Aura. Zero Aura was first introduced in Ultra.
I will say though,
And then we got the
Ultra
battle
Necrozma fight-
tree. Then we got the
was-
battle tree that was introduced in
That was
Ultra,
cool.
where you can
Yeah, that
yeah,
was
you
cool.
can fight red, blue, you can fight other past characters depending
was-
on how you did your battle modes.
That was kind of like what they did in Black and White too, with the World Championship.
Yeah, so you
Which
got
also
they
was
got
really
they
cool.
had a fun nostalgia factor there. You get to see grown up red and blue.
I
which
just
was
feel
really
like I just feel
exciting.
like they should have changed the game a bit more. You know, like
They definitely could have changed a little more, but they at least expanded more and finished the
Yeah.
actual story. While Sun and Moon didn't really finish how that region worked. Ultra finished everything. Ultra
it's
was like the
basically
Emerald
just-
version of Ruby and
Yeah.
Sapphire to Sun and Moon. They
Yeah.
added more content that was needed.
But like you also see that like all the games that you guys just like talked about that were good and the games that were bad, you see it in like the pricing of the product because it's crazy how like platinum is like for 110 now, and then diamond and pearl are like 40 to 30 for a hard seal. Like you can't even sell them at that price anymore. Like it's going
Yeah.
down, right?
But
And
it's
like
also Platinum fixed everything that Diamond and Pearl did wrong.
yeah, exactly. And like you see it in
Well,
like
Platinum
the
also had the
pricing.
Battle Frontier.
Yes, Battle Frontier, more fire type Pokemon, not slow anymore. And then they added more content with the late game story. Or was that on Diamond and Pearl as well? With like Heatran and stuff? I don't know actually. Like the fight area, survival area.
No, Diamond Pearl did have Heatran.
Okay.
No, what you're thinking of in that area was in Platinum, we had the customizable villa.
Oh, yeah, it's the fucking villa that I can just not enter on PokeMMO. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, bro literally always kicks me out and says, you can come back here when you're strong enough. Bro, I've got every single Pokemon in the Pokedex self-caught. I've beaten every fucking gym leader, every fucking Elite Four, and I still can't enter that piece of shit, dude.
Dude,
Yes.
I don't like that PokeMMO changed their game to forced level capping. I don't like
love that. I love that.
I wish there was a way to turn it off because I don't like
Nah,
that.
It's
It's
good.
making it really hard for me to progress.
What?
Yeah, like I'm having a real struggle progressing with some of the gyms.
What
I'm
region?
stuck on I'm still in Kanto. I haven't touched the game since Kanto.
Really?
So I relogged into it a while back. And,
The level caps are really high though.
Not really, not right now. And I'm stuck on frick, what's his name? Kuga. Kuga's gym,
Koga,
the poison
yeah.
gym. Koga, yeah.
But that's
stuck
when
on
you
this
have a
gym.
friend like Poro to give you all the Pokemons you need, and then.
I don't have
Well,
Pokemon
also
from his
because
level
those
cap.
gyms,
Oh.
those gyms are also built like it's like a customized hard lock because
It's a lot harder,
it's-
yeah. It's harder.
They
than
have a
normal
limit
gyms.
to items to be used in battle rather than just do what I want with my
That
items.
is that is
and
recent. That
also
is
the
very recent.
trainers and the gym leaders are changed to have different Pokemon to counter the ones you bring to counter them. And I'm like, that's a little unfair. I'm not looking for. I'm just wanting to just play through normally.
It is a more difficult. Like they definitely did improve the difficulty of the games by a good margin. But I like that, and the level caps makes it so you can't just like run in with one Pokemon and just like destroy everyone. So I also really like that. I specifically like the fact that they're doing so many updates now. Like you can actually get legendaries, right? Like the birds and the dogs, they're on rotation. So every month it's a different bird and dog.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
you
very
just can't,
recent.
You can't just go to their regular spawn locations
No.
before. Oh.
Legendaries are unobtainable in Pokemon. You can only get Shaman if you. I have a Shaman if you do the Lunar New Year event. Shaman comes back every year, and then other than that, I think in January we had Suicune and Articuno. No, we had Suicune and Zapdos. February we had Moltres and Raikou, and then now we've got until tomorrow we have Entei and Articuno again, and then next month is going to be Zapdos and Suicune again.
Gotcha.
And then they're
I
like
need, I need
roaming
to finish
Pokemon.
level up my Charmeleon to Charizard because I have a Blastoise already on there. I just need to get my Charmeleon leveled up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And they're gonna do like raids and stuff too soon.
Oh,
They've done raids in the Lunar New Year event. Some of them, there was like a slaking raid. It was fucking impossible, bro. Bro had 4 moves and was giga impacting everything. Like it was crazy. Like sure, his 4 moves is like 2 moves, right? Because of Truant. But he was just giga impacting everything, one-shots everything the entire time, tanks everything. It was, I spent a good 5 hours on just that one raid. Because you have to do it with 3 other people, and then if they suck, like, it's a long day.
Dude, slacking is an absolute beast, especially if you're in a double battle where you can have a Pokemon swap out its Taunt ability, and then slacking is like, haha, I'm not lazy anymore, get wrecked.
Oh, he just removed his ability at one point.
Oh,
How the raids work, if the raid boss, it depends on the stars, right? If it's a really hard one, at 75% something will happen, 50% something will happen, 25% something will happen.
Yeah, just
right?
like in Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, because like with the Gyarados raid, which is the hardest one by far, at 75% he got an Omni boost, 50% it started raining, or the other way around, and then on 25% he got 2 Omni boosts. And he also had Moxie as an ability, and he would have 4 moves every turn. So he would just OHKO all 4 of our Pokemon, have +4 attack, and it would be a long day. So
Yikes.
it was really good, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I also had a Pikachu that dealt like 10% damage to it, which is the cap with a Volt Echo. So it wasn't that bad for me. But it was
I
still
like
like
how
a lot of fun.
I like how I said like
Wait,
the
they put
gamer
damage
stuff.
caps on those raids.
Yeah.
Ah, that sucks.
Dude, I put like the redeem like guess the gamer subs, and then the ad came, and then I said thick cheeks.
Thick cheeks. That is wrong, sadly enough. I don't actually have a gamer subs for right now.
Oh, they just turn off that auto ad that you keep having pop up on your
Yeah,
screen.
bro, you're scamming us. Your loyal viewers.
I'm sorry for your one channel point, dude. What the fuck, man?
I have
Here,
90K.
you know what? You know what? I'll reject. Oh, you have 90K. Now I'm completing it. Fuck your channel point. Fuck
What?
your channel point.
Yo, as a fucking Poro Squad army veteran, I would like my point back.
No, it's still late. It's still late. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. If anybody still has any questions, for me, for Reactor, for Dark, make sure to let us know right now so we can still
No,
quickly
shut the fuck
answer
up.
them.
Ask those questions.
And if not, then we're gonna go ahead and slowly start wrapping this podcast up here. We had a lot of Pokemon talks, and I actually forgot one question. Legends Z through A, you guys playing it day one or?
Legends EA, absolutely, dude. I'm so happy that they are finally bringing back megas, and
Yes.
the possibility
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
we
true.
may have new ones.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie
Hey.
to you. I hate like as far as
Oh,
like
shit. Flurry, you made me think of something. I forgot to do something with that. Yeah, keep going, guys.
so like the past few times I bought the Pokemon game, like it was like the Eevee or whatever, Let's Go Eevee, and like the only one that like I was interested in was the Arceus one, and the rest was kind of like okay, like
Arceus
it
is-
wasn't really
good.
Yeah, it's the best Pokemon game on the Switch, in my opinion.
yeah like
It
But
was a
I'm-
really fun one. It just sucks that you didn't really have any like online like play friends thing like battle. Like the only thing you could do
Yeah.
is trade and helping people recover their items if they died in the field.
Yeah,
That was it.
there's
Yeah.
also the thing for Legends C through A, right? If I swear to God, Game Freak, if you're listening to this, I'm gonna beat you up and beat your mama up and everything. If Flygon doesn't have a Mega, if Flygon
Oh.
does not, bro, they wanted to give Flygon a Mega and they couldn't see it. They couldn't think about what the Mega would be. You've had 10 fucking years now.
Flygon
Surely,
needs a Mega.
look on some fucking fan art. Think of something, please. But give that motherfucker a Mega and give Dragonite a Mega too. I just want to see a Dragonite. That's what I want.
I
just
don't
want that
feel
item.
like Dragonite would get a really good mega because
don't
Dragonite's
care.
like got a really
I-
plain design.
I don't care. I just want the Dragonite eye to be an item. That's all I want. Dragonite eye.
the only thing
That's all I want.
from-
Just for the joke. Okay, I
Yes,
see.
just for a joke.
the only thing I want for that game is not to ruin my expectations because
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know,
expectations are high.
yeah.
Yes.
Right
Yeah.
now, just keep them leveled because they haven't shown anything other than
Mhm.
like just the
The
map
trailer.
of Lumino City and the hint saying in the middle of modernization reconstruction, which means this probably takes
It's
shortly
post-war.
after the 1980s when the Eiffel Tower is first built.
Yeah,
so it's,
and it's
this is
post-war.
taking place right before the X and Y
think, yeah.
games because they're just barely rebuilding Luminos. When we played X and Y,
They're
this
going
was
through
some
the
years after
modernization,
Luminos
yeah.
City was already modernized.
I actually thought XY was a pretty good game. Like, as in,
Nah.
like I liked how it
I-
looked and stuff.
It was way
Yeah,
too
X
easy.
and Y was fun. The only issue of X and Y, like real issue graphic wise, was if you did an online triple battle and one side had 3 Moltres and the other side had 3 Moltres, it would crash the game.
That's
It couldn't handle
Like-
all the Moltres frame.
very
off.
oddly specific.
Yeah, I found that out some time ago. And I'm like, that's funny.
That's kind of funny.
Moltres
yeah.
breaks the game.
Okay then, interesting. Yeah,
I just
don't
didn't
know,
I just didn't like how easy the games were. Like Elite Four members with only 4 Pokemon. Like, come on. Give them 5 or 6. I think 6 Pokemon for an Elite Four member is a must. But
okay, maybe the difficulty wasn't there, right? But like, as in like the game itself was like solid. It wasn't like it
So-
looked like good.
Another thing I'm thinking, do you think they'll bring back Ash Greninja, Battle Bond Greninja,
No.
because if this is taking place in earlier times, it may pertain and fit in with the X and Y lore of the ancient Greninja that stopped Zygarde's first rampage. Because if this is the Pokemon Z game we've been waiting for, it's going to be Zygarde focused. which
Yeah.
means we might get Battle Bond Greninja again.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think they
Honest-
will. I wouldn't mind
honest-
it, but
Honestly, like, bro, I just hope they have some solid shit in there, bro.
I just don't want to see a Cantonian. No, not Cantonian. Colossian. Is that how it's gonna be pronounced, or whatever?
Kalosian.
Yeah, or whatever the fuck the region will be, because maybe it won't be.
It's
the-
Kalos.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. That will definitely be Kalos because it's not that old. But I don't want to see a Colossian Incineroar. That's all that I want. That's all that I don't want.
I
wanna
don't
see an
think they're
Incineroar.
gonna do. I don't think it's a Legends game. I don't think they're gonna do region variants. If they're gonna do a region variants
hello?
for Gen
A
6,
Hisuian Typhlosion?
it's just gonna be a regular Gen 6 remake.
Nah, they're definitely doing regional forms. Don't forget, Legends Arceus had Hisuian Pokemon. And starters as well, right? Like special
Oh yeah,
starters.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm thinking something else. Never mind. I'm dumb.
So they're definitely gonna do that.
I'm thinking something else. I'm stupid.
I
Yeah,
just
you're
don't
right.
want to see
They're gonna-
Incineroar. That's all that I don't. That's all that I don't want.
The,
No, Mega Incineroar all the way, Poro. Mega
Nah,
Incineroar.
Hell no, they don't want to see
You know what,
that.
dude?
Nobody
Wait.
wants that. Literally
there's
nobody
a,
wants that.
there's a mega.
Incineroar, Fire Dragon type. Let's go.
Honestly, wait. Fire Dragon would be better than Fire Dark. Would be worse than Fire Dark. I think. I think it would be worse.
No, because
So-
if it's a fire type, it's not super effective to fairy.
Yeah, but you've
So
got to.
it takes neutral fairy. It's neutral ice. The only
gotta be-
weakness it'll have is dragon
Dragon Ground
for the
Rock.
dragon type.
You know what I'm rooting for? Fucking Mega Machamp with like
Yeah,
six arms.
and its dragon typing reduces water from super effect.
Yeah, but
so
for-
literally, rock, ground, and dragon are gonna be its only weaknesses.
Yeah, but with Dark, there's only fighting that gets added. Right? It's only fighting, and you have an immunity. With from Psychic. I guess it's
Yeah.
meta dependent. I guess. I think maybe right now it will be better. Because of Incineroar being kind of countered by the new Paldean Pokemon. I think Dragon might help him in this meta. But I don't want him to be helped in any meta. He's done enough. He's done enough. Like, he needs... It's time to go. Okay? Incineroar,
Hey, you know
it's
what
time to
mythical
go.
we're gonna get back though? That we haven't seen in ages. Deontay.
Oh,
We haven't seen
Oh,
anything
yeah.
Deontay related.
and Mega
um,
Diancie
si-
too.
Yeah, because the last time they did the Deontay support was in the Omega and Alpha games, but they didn't actually have an event that gave it. I don't think.
Oh, and
so you had to
Volcanion.
transfer it.
And Magarena is
Oh,
is-
Volcanion, you're right, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, was Volcanion introduced in Gen 6?
Yeah, Volcanion is Gen 6. Volcanion,
Okay.
Hoopa as well. Hoopa and
Yeah.
and Diancie.
Magarena.
Magearna is
What-
Gen
what
7.
about-
That's Gen 7.
Oh.
Wait, no,
Oh.
Hoopa. I think Hoopa was Gen 7.
And
think it's
Victini,
Gen
what about
6.
Victini?
Victini is Gen 5. And Hoopa is
Oh.
Gen 6, I think. Because you have, it's Gen 6
Yeah,
because
no,
you've got
Hoopa
the
is
movie.
Gen 6. That's
You've
right,
got
because
the movie.
Omega and the Omega and Alpha were Gen 6 games. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
And then you've got fucking Volcanion too. And Volcanion didn't really have anything, right? So maybe we'll see
Volcanion
something.
didn't really get anything. Yeah.
Yeah, he just got an event. He was like, yeah, he exists, by the way, and boom,
Yeah,
that's it.
mystery gift. Here's a Volcanion. Bye.
Yeah.
He didn't get anything.
So maybe we'll see something from Volcanion. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to see. I want to see some Volcanion
Yeah, 'cause-
stuff.
Am I the only one that
they
wants
definitely have
Mega
to add the
Machamp?
mythicals as like a hunt for, just like in Legends
Yes.
Arceus. They definitely have to do something like that.
Anyone down for Mega Machamp?
No.
6 arms.
No, I don't
What
want
I'm
to see a
also
Mega
excited
Machamp.
for was because Kalos brought some of the best like trainer clothing customizations, and in that game they had
Yeah.
my red and black flannel shirt. And I'm gonna be if they bring that back for customization, I can wear flannel again as a trainer, and I'm excited for that.
That would be awesome. That would be pretty awesome. All right,
I
with
want my
that,
flannel, damn it.
with that though, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. The only questions that were asked was why are you kidnapping the Spore Souls in voice call? I'm actually not kidnapping them. I actually just forced them in here, and I'm giving them some head afterwards as a payment.
He blackmailed me. He said he was
True.
gonna send my. He said he was gonna send my.
I
notes if
still
didn't
didn't
join.
get
I
my
said, I said,
head.
if Dark, if you don't show up right now, I'm stealing all of your shinies. And he was like, nah, you're not doing that. And
No, not my shiny living decks.
and then for the second question, my PP is 6.9 inches. What's
shit.
yours?
Cap.
Nah, it's not
My-
cap.
my-
It's not cap.
Mine's 6'9.1.
What?
7.
That's crazy. Wait, bro has 2 fucking decibels in his fucking in his size. What the heck, dude?
Man got down to the decimals to the 10th and 100th.
Yeah, bro, fucking took
Man,
his.
he's
Oh.
taking that size seriously.
Yeah, he really has. No, for real. The last time that I measured my PP, I don't know. It just said big. That's what it said. That's all. Like,
All right, does chat have any questions for me?
do you have any questions for Dark?
That doesn't involve PP.
Oh fuck! I was just gonna ask what your PP size was, dude. Like, are you a grower or a shower? You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm a grower for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, I
same.
grow.
Honestly, same.
Mine is fucking Transformers, you know.
Bro,
what
I ain't got
mean?
nothing. I ain't got nothing. to show.
Anytime that thing grows, you just hear the Transformers. And then you
Oh,
just
that's
hear
crazy.
roll out. And I'm like, what'd you say down there?
Come
Johnny, what did
squad.
you say?
Come squad, roll out.
Come squad, roll out.
No wait, come squad, stretch out.
Glizzies, roll out. Dark, why are you friends with Poro again? Good question. No, I'm kidding. Because we get along, we Pokemon fans. Although I actually, Poro, I can't recall. How did I run into you? Did I just like randomly raid you one day? Or?
Probably. Dude, that's like fucking 2 to 3 years ago. I don't know anymore. I think you
Hey,
might
there's
have just
even-
randomly raided me. And
What
then
a
we
fake
followed each other.
friend are you, Paro? 2 or 3 years ago, you didn't even introduce me. Not that I was on the platform anymore, but
No, bro, I don't remember, man. I think you did just raid me because I was playing Pokemon. Maybe you were playing Pokemon and you were raiding some random streamer, and then we just got along. I think because I don't think
think
I
it
know
was
you
that.
because of someone else.
I don't think so either. I think it was just a random raid and like, hey, we're friends now.
Yeah, that's just how it works. You know, if you raid someone, you're automatically friends with them. Like, that's just law.
Yeah, so basically 3 years according to the bot's follow age thing.
Oh yeah, damn! Like literally almost 3 years.
oh my god, Paro.
I'm literally a month away.
Yeah. Wait. Whoa. No. 30 days and 23 hours. Okay. 30.
I counted on the hour. Okay, okay.
Hey, listen. We gotta be precise here. Okay. Like, I'm like an obsessive girlfriend. You know. You gotta get that shit
Damn.
right.
Bro, we've almost known each other for 4 years. How do you feel about that? What are you gonna do for our 4-year anniversary?
Dark doesn't dream of Bunny Poro Senpai.
Yeah, that's crazy. It all
Huh?
started with dynamic.
Do you not get the reference? Do you not get the reference?
I heard Bunny Poro, and that's all I heard.
Oh, you didn't catch it. I was referencing an anime. I was saying Dark doesn't dream of Bunny Poro Senpai. Do you get what I'm referencing?
Oh no, I don't watch anime.
Oh,
so...
Bunny. Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
What
you're
you
not a
mean.
weeb? Lame. We're not friends.
No,
anymore.
I'm not a weeb. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, dude? I don't speak Japanese. I speak Chinese. Okay, that means that I'm not a weeb.
Wait, then you have those like fucking.
You don't have to speak Japanese. There are such things as subtitles, dude.
Dude, I'm watching
And
the
dubbing.
Pokemon series, and
The
every
Horizon.
no, just in general. Like I started with
okay.
episode 1, and I'm now in like fucking somewhere in Gen 3. Like I think Ash just beat Norman. And so every once in a while, I just have a Japanese episode. Like, it just switches over to Japanese, and I'm like, dude, I can't fucking understand this shit. Give me English, man. Like, fuck dub, sub dub, dub the sub. You guys should sub. That's what I know.
You know, hey, I'm dyslexic and I have it on sub. Hey, you have no excuses, Paro.
Bro, I literally couldn't be arsed about fucking subs, dude.
Have you
The
guys been
fucking
watching the
subtitles.
Pokemon Horizons anime yet?
No, I'm waiting until I finished everything else.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie
okay.
to you. I haven't watched Pokemon fucking.
Since the dub on it already sucks, I've been watching the Japanese one. I'm up to episode 45 right now. It is good. It is really good.
Yeah, I've heard really, really good things about Horizons.
Even better because it's not like region focused like Ash did. Like it's like my journey to this next region. Like it's just kind of like
Oh.
travel everywhere kind of deal.
Oh, that's
on an
kind of cool,
airship.
actually. No, that's
Yeah,
it.
it's really cool.
I
So there's
do.
a lot of variety.
I do have the Pikachu on Pokemon Go. I don't know for what that counts, but I do have the Pikachu with a hat. So am I part of the Horizons gang yet? Am I part of it?
Captain Pikachu.
Yeah. Wait.
You're
let me-
close. You just gotta watch it. Now.
You know that I got my
If you want the
brother
link to watch it and pirate it, I can send you the link.
No, I can probably
What?
just watch it on where I'm watching.
nine
things.
an-
Look at
nine
this.
anime.
Oh, Captain Pikachu.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude. Couching Pikachu, he's a freaking badass, dude. He is so.
He
cool.
looks badass. Oh, an egg is hatching.
Oh, he's smug as hell.
We do love that. We do love that. All right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here because we've actually been talking for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Like this was supposed to be like a 1 hour little podcast, and we just went on a Pokemon road and we just lost track of sight.
Pokemon topics, dude. Those will go for hours and hours.
Yes.
Let's go for another hour. Go.
Oh my God. So guys, Lopunny, am I right?
No, we're out.
Fuck. Shit. Sorry. All right. No. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Dark, thank you so much for joining us here on the podcast. It was a lot of fun having you on. It's always fun talking to you. And
I was 10 minutes late.
yeah, the reactor, always fun having you here on time. It's just
Reactor, the
beautiful,
real
you know,
professional.
Yeah,
Bro,
the co-host that is always here, you know.
No, listen, okay. I was literally eating, and I didn't eat all day because of like Ramadan, and then
Dude, I haven't eaten today, and I'm
And then
here.
I
I also
What's your-
haven't eaten.
Okay, guys, you guys at least drink water, bro. I can't do shit. I'm just laying in bed like
What?
that.
I've
I
had
literally
water.
don't have water next to me. What do you mean? Like, literally don't have it with me. Like, what?
Yeah, it's,
I only drink
mean,
gamer subs.
Dude, it's already 20 days into the Ramadan, so I mean,
Yeah, no,
Look,
you keep
time
that
is-
up. Honestly, I want to
yeah.
do a Ramadan too once. It sounds.
Sounds like you need to get on my level, Reactor, huh?
Oh my God, bro! Shaggy too.
I could do a lot of voices, man.
Yeah, same.
but
I love
recently
voicing.
I recently got into fucking wall.
All right. You got into what?
That's what's crazy. Warhammer.
Warhammer?
Oh.
I'm not really into Warhammer.
Neither.
No,
But,
neither should
guys,
you.
we're gonna go ahead and end this here. I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the game show. Make sure to be there or be a square, and we all hate squares. Am I right, guys?
Thanks for having me, Poro. And remember, guys, like and subscribe and follow.
If you're watching it on YouTube, like already. Like the video, subscribe. Just like Dark said, you gotta listen to him. He's the homie.
All
He's the
my
goat.
all my homes dislike.
Hey, if you want to dislike, fair enough. You know, you do you.
Hey, everything for the engagement.
Exactly, exactly. And we'll see you guys later. Take care and peace out.
Bye.
And for those that are watching on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and rate my good buddy Gerg, which if you guys don't know, by the way, he's gonna be there tomorrow. He's gonna be there tomorrow. This is one of the contestants we're gonna have on tomorrow on 5-head or 2-head, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna reveal him literally off stream because I haven't done that yet. So yeah, we're gonna see if he's ready. We're gonna see if he's ready. All right, see you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye, Twitch.
Are we off? I think so.
Don't say the N word.